starting a new little project. I have many whips in progress, but right now I am, let's put these down here, working on some granny squares. And this is the finished granny square. There are 3 rounds. And I have this jean skirt that my sister had given me. And I don't wear jean skirts, but I thought I'm going to make this into a bag. And I have a picture. Let's see. Let me see. I don't know if it's going to let me do anything here. I'm going to do, okay. I don't want you to see me because I'm a mess at the moment. But let's see. This is the green screen. Where is that? I have a picture of it. Oh, here it is. This is my inspo. This is my granny square. But that's what I want to do. And I'm not, this has it as a skirt, but I'm going to keep it as a bag. So I'm going to sew the jean bottom closed and then attach this onto it and add some sort of strap or something on there. So let me see if I can get rid of this now. Yeah. Okay, so I'm back on here. Let's see. Okay, guys, let's see. Do we need to get closer, further away? All right, so that's what I'm working on. And there is the jean skirt. And, oh, look at this nice bag that Allegra made me. Capybara, hello, honey. You finally made it. I'm so glad. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. I'm doing great. So I've rested for a few days. I really needed it. My friends wore me out on the yarn trail. Okay, so I'm starting. Okay, so I measured and I think I need 16 of these. So I already made 16 of these centers. And my friend says I drive her nuts because I do this and then I do all the second rows together and then I do all the other ones. So I'm trying to do it like her to see if I'm going to like it, where I just complete one full granny square together. And then move on to the next one. But I like doing it in segments because then it's like you're all of a sudden done. And you guys, if you want to type in the word drop and to drop your channel link, go ahead and do that. And if anyone is interested in you, they will go check you out and subscribe, hopefully. And if you're in here, looking around, lurking is fine. Trolling is not. Lurking is just fine. Leave me a like. Go subscribe to my channel. Lately, I've been doing a lot of lives, but today, okay. So once again, yesterday I did a live where I didn't even get out of bed yet, and I just start crocheting. That's my crochet life. And so today, the same thing. Eddie gave me my medication. He actually made me a taco and coffee, of course. And so I'm living the life, people. Marry somebody who's going to bring you coffee and breakfast in bed and let you crochet, and you got it made, people. Yeah, it depends on the mood, right, Jackie? And I'm kind of liking this, okay? And it's kind of satisfying to see them already made. But I do like to make the centers all at once. So at least I don't have to do counting. And I know that I have enough squares. And now the center part, it should have been in like a ecru beige color. But when I started it last night when I met up with my friend at Starbucks. And I only had the yellow. So that's what I went with. And it's going to be yellow as the accent. Or I can change it up if I want to make it ecru. I do have something here, I think white or beige in the cotton. So, okay, what y'all working on? What y'all working on, people? Let me see what I have to tell you guys. I made a video of my yarn trail trip. And for the first time, I think you get, thank you, Jackie. I like these colors. I probably would have picked different colors, but this is just what I had in my bag. And it's good. I like them a lot. But it's good when I don't have a choice because sometimes I overthink things too much and I need somebody to make a choice for me. Okay, so when I get to the end here, I don't know if anybody else likes to do this. Instead of just finishing it off, I go and I slip stitch. Let's see if I can go in here. Let's see. Let's start over again. So I finished it. Instead of just fastening off, I go through the next couple of steps with a slip stitch. And this acts as my, what do you call it? Like I'm weaving it in. That way it's just a little bit more secure for my paranoid mind, knowing that it's going to come out. And I will go one more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My dogs are going crazy. And then I can cut it off. Where's my scissors? Oh, okay, there we go. And I pull it out, tighten it up a bit, and then I pull it to the back. And then when I start working on this here, this will be worked into it. And, you know, I don't even have to do any weaving as I go. So let's see. This is the center. Okay. Now let's start the green. Thrifty Crocheter, hello. Bracelet, Capybara. What are you talking about? Did I miss something, honey? Are you working on a bracelet? Good morning, Thrifty Crocheter. Okay, so I think this one is already woven in, but I didn't weave it in through here, which I should have. So I'm going to leave that for now. But I'm going to go ahead and start right here and add my green. Where's my green? Okay, let's start it. But that's way too long. Where's my tail? There's my tail. And this is how I fasten on. I use both of them and then I drop the tail. Did y'all hear my tummy? Wow, making noises. The cameras are very close to my stomach. Okay, that acts as my first double crochet. And then, let's see. So usually this one I would have worked into here. So that tail, I kind of just pull it in here somewhere. That way it gets pulled into there. Okay. Now there's no chains or anything here. We just go to the next one and make our double. And I'm still weaving this in here. I don't know. No, that's not going to happen. Okay, so this is my first one this morning, so I'm getting into the mood. Okay, so here's that one tail that I left. And I'm going to just be working over that. And I will be able to just cut it because it's secured in here with those slip stitches. And of course, this is a corner, so I'm going to add my 2 chains here. This is Sugar and Cream. I believe this is the one that I made that top from that was supposed to be a bag, and then I just decided at the last minute that it was going to be a top. And I don't like the way it looks under my armpits. It's way too loose. So I'm going to have to go back and add some rows underneath the armpits because let me pull that to the back. That way, that's what's keeping me from wearing it right now. So I'm going to go add it on before I wash it. I haven't washed it yet. I'm going to go add it on, and then we can wash it, and then we can, or block it, or whatever the heck I want to do. Okay, so I'm done with this one. See how I wove it in there? Where's my scissors? So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one, and I'm going to look at it right there. Is that it? Yeah. Ta! Gotta save all my ends. Okay. Was that 3? Okay. Now we're in the center here again. You're making bracelets. Yay, Cappy. How is school going? How's your family? How's everyone? Without giving too much details, of course. Everything going great over there? We've been having a lot of rain over here lately, which is really good because I haven't been taking care of my plants, and now they're coming back to life again. So, good for me. Natural watering, keeping those plants from dying. You're still off for the summer. When does school start again? Do you have the same seasons we do? I think you do. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not good at all this. It wouldn't be geography, would it be? To know when one hemisphere is whatever or whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just know Australia is on the opposite side of the time or seasons. I think you're in the opposite side of times from us here in the States. September 1st. Well, it's almost time for school, girly. Almost time for school. So enjoy your last days here of freedom. But I'm sure you enjoy school. So last night we were supposed to have a meeting, and I was going to go to my friend's. It was hosted at one of my friends' houses from the crochet meeting, and I had RSVP'd to go. And then at the last minute, because I had already taken some. No, I did not take pain medicine yesterday. I just suffered through it. I used my TENS machine, and Eddie gave me a massage on my neck and my shoulders. And I felt a little better after just relaxing for a while. But I saw where she lived, and I was like, that's too far of a drive for me. I think that it would make my neck hurt more just, driving. And Eddie wasn't going to be able to take me up there, and it would be too far to ask him to do that. So I decided I'm not going. So then, but, I still have my addiction of crocheting. I want to crochet with people. So my other friend, Sylvia, I always debate whether to say names. I'm not saying their whole information, so I guess it might be okay. Sylvia, I asked her and my other friend, Danielle, if they were going, and if not, did they want to meet up somewhere close, because they live close by me. And I can do a short drive, and I didn't think that it would bother my neck and my shoulders that much. Am I doing this right, people? I'm doing it without even thinking because I'm talking. Baby Chexetia. Thank you, baby. I've been crocheting since I was around, I always say 15 because it was somewhere in my mid-teens. And I'm now 60, so over 40 years. Almost 50 years. So quite a while. But if you're talking about how long I've been crocheting these squares, last night. Hi, Shima. How are you, hon? Is it the evening time or afternoon over there, Shima? I am working on, and I'm going to show y'all again for those who just came in. I'm making granny squares to put on this jean skirt that I have that my sister gave me. Not my style. I never wore like little skirts or anything like that. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to sew the bottom of it and I'm going to make it into a bag. And I thought I was going to just like, I don't know, crochet directly on it. But then, let me show you this. Hold on a second. Okay, oh, I don't want you to see me, but I want to show you the picture of it again. This is my inspo. Isn't that cute? And I didn't have beige. Let's see. Oh, but I had this. And it'll be yellow at the bottom and right there at the top border. So that's my inspo. And let's get rid of this now. There we go. Back to the real stuff. Nobody wants to see my old messy hair and everything. Okay, I'm at the end of here, and I'm going to close it off like I did my other one, where I'm already done, but I'm going to slip stitch into all the way up to the next space, just as a weaving in process. And yes, I do get it all splitty and everything. I don't think I went through both little loops. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah, okay. Slip stitch. Slip stitch. And if you do it in the same color, you're really not going to notice. And then that's it. And let me get my scissors. I should just leave these things out instead of digging for them. And let's see, pull it out. Tighten it up a bit. Put the thing to the back. And this green one, I did finish it off, so I can. That's a beginning tail. I did weave that in pretty good. This is going to be, I'm going to cut it off once I weave it in. Oh no, I can't because it's already at the end. So I think I'm just going to bring it over this way. There. Just leave it there for now. And there's another square. I calculated that I needed about 16. So I already made all of the little squares here. And so now all I have to do is make the things. And if y'all didn't see, this is my nice little bag that Allegra made for me. So adorable. With a little heart for her mommy. I'm going to back it with some felt to give it some sort of structure. Here we go. This is the back. And this is the one I want to weave in. This is the center. And let me go ahead and start here. What's the next color? Orange, orange, orange. Okay. 1, 2. Do y'all count the fastening on as one? Sometimes I confuse myself, and sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. This is number 3. This time I'm not. Lovely crochets. Hello, hello, welcome in. I'm just doing one of my little spontaneous lives. I have missed everyone, and I took a break earlier this week because of the yarn trail. I was pooped out by all my friends and all the moving around, which is not usual for me. And I knew that I rested the week before, and I knew I was going to have to rest the week afterwards. Yeah, I just have some health issues, and and some are explained by this, and some are not by my, what do you call it? Fatigue, my extreme fatigue. But I'm feeling better now, but I am still in bed right now. And I did have a hankering to do another live. I did one yesterday. So welcome in, people. Lovely crochets. Do you see this denim skirt here? Well, my sister gave it to me. I don't wear denim skirts. And plus, I lost some weight and it doesn't fit me anyways. So I'm going to sew the bottom of the denim skirt and close it off. And then I'm going to add these as a border. And I'm going to, let's show you. This is going to be the ceiling that I'm going to show you right now. Only because I'm going to show you my green screen of my inspo. There it is. That's what I want to do. Like it, like it, like it. So let's see. Let's get out of here now. Let's get out of here. Thank goodness that photo is not too far away. Okay, here we go. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, look at Coco. Okay, so that's what I'm working on right now. Make it a little higher so you can see that stuff there. Bye, baby. Go and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and leave me a like. I shall set my goal for likes at 40 again. Yesterday I made it to 20, which I was happy with. There we go. And so that the yellow is already woven in. Let's see if I can do this because I'm looking at my work through the screen of the camera there. Make sure you don't cut anything bad. I mean, necessary, not bad. Okay, next one, no chains in between. You guys know how to make a granny square? Well, if you don't, I'm going to be working on one right now, which I am. That sounds dumb. Okay, sorry. I'm working on one right now, and you can kind of see how it goes. And when you start the granny square, you do 4 clusters of 3 double crochets with 2 chains in between. So you start with a chain 4 that acts as your first double crochet. Then you make 2 more double crochets. Then you make 2 chains. Then you make 3 double crochets all in this center loop. And then you make 2 more chains, and then you make 3 more, 2 more, 3 more, 2 more, and you attach it. And then you have the yellow. And now this is how you, if you stick around, you'll see me start this green one, this orange one again. But I am going to do my green one too. Let me get some coffee. Oh, finally. So this is a cup that I have. Sorry about all my drippies here. I used to have, I used to paint. And I used to paint big, beautiful women, you know? And this is a mug, and it has some of my artwork on it. And I sold all these artworks on eBay. I sold between 2002 and, no, 2001. I think it was before Emmy was born. All the way up to about when I got diagnosed with the cancer. So about 2011. And I sold over like 600 art items. So that's the mug I'm using right now. And I'm about to take a bite out of my taco. So if you hear me kind of mumbling, it's because my mouth is full. Okay. Back to crocheting. Hi, Sonia. How are you? Don't forget to type drop if you want to drop your channel on here and people can go check you out. Can y'all hear me chewing? I am so sorry. But you know, this taco is right next to me. I have to eat it. Oh, my gosh. Like I was telling people earlier, you got to marry somebody who will bring you coffee in bed and make you a taco and leave you alone to crochet. Find him, marry him, if you're not already married to somebody good. Or if you're not already married, you know what I mean. Look like my gang is here today. All these people. I don't know why. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. You see Coco there. She's hoping for Daddy to give her some sort of num-nums. If y'all see me making a mistake, let me know. Because I'm too busy talking, and you know how that goes, right? Okay, so I met with my friend at Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks. Y'all know that about me? You know my store is Summer Moon, but I've never liked Starbucks. Their coffee, I like just plain coffee, is way too strong. But I did go one time and I'm like, oh, it's all right. I got the not so strong kind of drip coffee and it was okay. But last night I asked for unsweetened tea with a little bit of lemonade in it. And you know, that's my favorite drink now. So they did it and it was delish. So guess what? I'm getting at Starbucks now. A large tea, unsweetened tea with a little bit of lemonade in it. Okay. What do y'all get? Do y'all like Starbucks? Spy Wolf. Love your name. Flying Star is better. Is that a coffee place? And where is that at? Where are you from and where are you going to this Flying Star that you say is better than my summer moon? Or are you just comparing it to Starbucks? Or are you saying Flying Star is a granny square? Okay, woven in, woven in, woven in. Good job, Angie. Good job. Leave this here, ready to be woven in. And this one is woven in, so I can cut this one. This is how I end up with only the center and the end one to weave in at the end. This one's going to be woven here when I do that. So, and I was telling everybody, oh, in New Mexico. Create and relate. Hello, welcome in. Okay, so Spy Wolf, you're in New Mexico and you have the Flying Star Coffee Shop. Well, we're going to have to see if I ever get over there. I'm going to try it. One of my best friends has built a cabin in, sorry about this, I don't want y'all to see other things. I'm still in my PJs, actually. Okay, has built a cabin out there in Albuquerque. And I think that's or around the surrounding area, maybe. And she is going to move out there. They're about to retire soon. And so they're going to move out there soon. And so I always tease her also. I said, I hope you built my room when you built that cabin. She has a room waiting for me and our other friend. And we're the three amigos. So anyways, when I get out there, I will go try the Flying Star. Okay, when I attach it, I'm starting at the corner here. And I'm going to go over this orange tail. And then I will cut it off when I'm done with this. It's going to go through all of these double, you know, this green here too. I weave it in here a little bit sometimes. That way it's just woven in and you don't have to worry about it later. So I have 2 double crochets. I wrapped around once. I'm going to make the first part. I'm going to bring that to the front and complete the second. And you see how I'm weaving that in? So now I have 3, and I'm going to push this back to the back, and I'm going to chain to bring it up to the front. There's another chain, so that's my second chain. And now I get to make my other cluster. And then I'm still weaving in that end as much as I can. It might be a little difficult if you're just learning how to do that, but that's how I weave in my ends. And now, let's see. I need how many more? Let's see, I made my chain. I need 2 more double crochets. And I just let that little tail go wherever it wants, and at the end I pull it and I cut it. See, it's right there. And then let's see. It does take a little finagling, but you can do it. Okay, so there's your 2 chains, there's your 3, there's your 3. No spaces, no chains in between, and here's this space. We got to put a cluster of 3. Because it's growing bigger, you have more spaces on the side when you didn't have spaces before. The spaces start at round 3. You have just corners up until then. Wah, 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 wah. I don't like when it splits. Sometimes I catch it, sometimes I don't, because I'm looking through the viewfinder, the camera at the, so I am, it's not like seeing it in real. I have to lift it up like this to really look at it without the camera, but then you can't see anything. Oh my gosh, my nails, okay, so the last time I did nails, I had them do them this short because the previous time before that, I had them make them into almond shape. And ever since then, that almond shape, they kept breaking. So, and then I had to end up cutting them all because they were pretty long. They were about this long. And now, the way, I guess because they had really filed into the corners, my nails are breaking off to the very sides right there. So no more. I'm going to keep them straight like I usually do. But now look at this. Look at that. And it broke to the quick and it hurts so bad. So I don't know what to do. Do I just go have them put something on top of it? Because usually my fingernails are so tiny. Like this nail, if you wanted to put a acrylic nail or whatever on there, you have to use the one probably normally for one of these nails, or maybe that nail. I don't know, something small because all the nails are too big for my hands. I have tiny little fingernails. So I'm like, I don't really want to go there. Should I just have my daughter do it and so my fingernails are tender right now because it just broke off. They just broke off yesterday. And I'm so mad. So mad, people. Don't mess with my nails. Look at that. And Owl Cafe and Range Cafe. I will. You have to remind me. Spy Wolf is in New Mexico, and I'm going to ask you later. If I'm going to New Mexico, I'm going to be on here, so keep following me. So, when I ask you, you can give me all this info. Or you can send me pictures of it in my community posts and talk about it there, and then I can always go refer to it. Guys, leave your likes if you're liking me. If you're not liking me, well, don't leave a like. Just life, right? Not everybody's cup of tea. But leave a like. I have a goal of 40 likes today. Yesterday was my goal of 40 likes also. So just hit that thumbs up button and that'll leave me a like. And I made it to 20 yesterday and I was very happy. It was at the very last minute. It's just a little personal fun goal that I'm setting up here for 40 likes. And of course, go and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, you never know what you're going to find here. Yes, you do know what you're going to find here. You're going to find crochet. Anna, Bastos, hello. Create and Relate says hello to Anna. Spy Wolf. What? Spy Wolf. What is that? What is that emoji? I don't know what that means. And I have my glasses so dang close to me. I can't see it. It's sweating? Sweating? Are you sweating? Oh, from my nails. Oh, yes, they hurt so bad. Oh my gosh. Create and Relate. Paper quilling. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, thanks. Create and Relate. You're number 10. Oh, well, I'm up to 13 now. Thank you guys. So, yeah, I used to keep them really short like this because it was easier for me. I did a lot of gardening and stuff, but I noticed that when they gave me, I get shellac on my natural nails, and I would have them to put 4 layers, 4 coats, because that would make them strong. They always tell me it's too thick, too thick. I said, no, no. And I could do everything, and they would last me way over 2 weeks. And then I would only go simply because they were growing out. Hold on a second. Come on, Daisy. Come on. Come on, Daisy. Daisy wants, come on, Daisy. Oh, Daisy. Daisy. Come on. She wants to jump up. Come on, Daisy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, baby. Come on. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know this dog psychology business. These dogs have weird ways of thinking. Come on, Daisy. And sometimes I understand, sometimes I don't. And sometimes I think I understand, but when I really don't. There she is. Come here, my little babushka. Come here, little baby. Oh, come and sit down under the covers. There you go, little baby. Sit down. Oh, she's going to mess everything up. Look at her. There you go. Just make yourself at home. Just toss everything around. Okay, do what you're going to do, because I'm crocheting, Daisy. You're not going to come over here and get me to do stuff for you, because Mama's crocheting. And the reason she's here is she's Daddy's baby. Daddy is busy playing, practicing some music right now, so he's got the door closed, I'm sure. And she probably smells my taco. You want to get in the covers? Come here, baby. Come and lie down. Oh, good girl, good girl, good girl. There, she found her spot. Bye, Create and Relate. Go do some good editing. Okay, so I'm working on granny squares. And periodically, for those who've been here the whole time or for a long time, you're going to see me going back and forth showing the green screen picture of my inspo here. Okay, so let's talk again. Let's see. So yesterday I met with my friend at Starbucks. I got that tea that I told you that I liked. Oh, it was so good. So good. I sweeten it with Splenda. No judgments, please. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. Different generation I am. I'm an oldie. Well, anyways, off of that subject, we were there until they closed around 9. So 6:30 to 9, we sat there and we crocheted. I would have loved to go and see my regular people, but it was a little too far. I didn't realize she lived a little further down the road from me. But I really want to go to her house. Next time she has it, I need to go. I need to make sure no matter what I go, because, yeah. And she went on our crochet yarn trail too. Uh-oh, hold on a second. I have a taco attack, so I got to take a bite of my taco. Sorry if you hear me chewing. Kay, I'm kind of close to my screen. Gaona, hi. Hi, Kay. What you doing? I'm chewing my breakfast. So if you hear anything weird, that's what it is. Hope it doesn't gross anybody out, because sometimes chewing grosses me out. Other people's chewing, that is. Okay. If you hear any clicking over there, it's Daisy. Daisy bites her fingernails, her toenails, her claw nails, her claws. And you hear her just click, 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 click. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need 16. And I have all of these. And I just have to work on them. Okay. So here's I made all my center squares. And this is my center pull, and this is my tail that I'm going to work over here. Orange, I'm making them all the same. All these squares are the same. I usually hate doing the same thing, but this one is not bothering me. So when I fasten on, I usually catch both the tail and the working yarn, and then I drop the tail. And I don't count that as, sorry. I don't count that as my stitch. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I was out of view. And so now this is going to be worked over. This is going to be worked into my stitches here. It's already pretty secure because of how I fastened on, but I'm going to put this to the back, put that tail to the back and finish my stitch. Start another double crochet. Start it and then bring this one to the front now, bring the tail to the front. And that's kind of like weaving it in as I go. I can leave it right there and because I have 3 now and I need to make my 2 chains for my corner. And then I can go over that. And I'm still going over the yellow tail from the previous square. You see that? There it is right there. And then I'm going to cut those off when I'm done. So I need 2 more double crochets to complete this corner. I do have a video tutorial of making granny squares. So if you don't know how to make a granny square, go on and check that out if you want. Subscribe to my channel if you're just passing by and you think you might like to see what I'm up to. And so, okay, so I could do this now, which I will just to show you. Or I could do it when I'm done with the round, but I'm going to do it now. I'm just cutting these off. Make sure. I have to be careful because I'm not actually looking at the actual thing at the moment, just through the screen, like I said. Okay. Now, if you're stopping by and you like hearing me and watching me crochet. Oh, here comes another pup. Here comes another. Hey, Cha-Cha. What's up, baby? Come on. Come on up. She's going to make a big old stink here. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Get in. You like to get right there, right next to Mama, and toss everything around here. There you go. Everybody's here with Mommy. Alrighty. Except for Cokie. Cokie's like so happy over there by herself. Okay. Where was I? Making another corner. So when I first got on here, I was telling people how my friend, who I crocheted with last night, I told her I do all of the centers and then I do all of the oranges and then I do all of the greens. And she goes, that drives me crazy. I was like, so sorry. So sorry. But then I'm trying to do it like her where I will finish. I'm going to go ahead and do the green after this. And it seems to be okay. But I really do like doing all the oranges because it gets you in a mindset and you know exactly what you're doing. And I think it makes you a lot more efficient. You're crocheting. I'm all about being efficient and doing things as fast as possible. crocheting. I don't want to be here for. Sometimes I like the slow crocheting because I'm just enjoying myself. But when I'm working on a project, come on, people, let's get going. We ain't got time for this. We ain't got time for that slow crochet. That's for another time when we're sitting by the water somewhere. Or just gabbing. Well, I'm gabbing with you guys, but I'm working too at the same time. So let's see how long it takes me to do this. I'm going to attach these granny squares in a border at the bottom of this jean skirt. And it's going to be, I'm going to sew it closed first and then attach this. And then add, I don't know, a border or whatever. I have the sample here that I am showing periodically. If you go back, rewind, you'll see it. Yeah, so that is my inspiration. I wish I could instantly just, what do you call it? Have a print out a picture and have it right here. I'm not that savvy, pretty savvy for an oldie, but not as savvy as some of you youngsters. If you're passing by, leave me a like. If you like me, follow my channel. Okay, so then that was last night. I was with my friend. My husband is busy. He's on call for the Labor Day weekend. So I had to find some amusement for myself. Actually, I got recruited. My friend that I met yesterday needs me to go with her to across town because, you know, from our yarn trail, she won something. She won something from one of the shops. So we're going to go pick it up and then we're going to go to my favorite shop. And I wonder if this is her favorite shop too. I don't know if it is, but it's my favorite shop, Craftique. And so maybe I'll do a live from there. Let's see, I think I split that. So I'm done here and this is where you would fasten off, but I do not. I continue to make a slip stitch and it's hardly ever noticeable, I think. And then where's my scissors? There's my scissors. And then I make it a little tight and I pull it through the back. So I'm never going to go through these stitches right here, so I don't have to worry that it's kind of bulky, but it still looks good. And now I have that. And now I'm going to start my green, and I'm going to start right here so I can start weaving this in. So I'm going to go around that. Sorry about that. Here we go. How long is my tail? I don't want a long tail. I don't want to waste all my cotton. A little bit less. Let's see, pull the main working yarn. Okay, I think that's good. Fasten on using both the tail and catching both the tail and the working yarn. And then I drop the tail and I make 3 chains, and that's my first. And I forgot to tell you, I'm working in between on the chains between the corners. Sometimes, you know, I would start here, but the corners are good to work on. Okay, so I need 3 clusters, a cluster of 3 double crochets. That first one counts as my double crochet. See this tail here? Pull it through, around, just wrap it around there. Let it get woven into your stitches. Complete that stitch. Now, go ahead and make your next stitch. Bring this one around here. Complete your stitch. Chain 2 for the corner. And oh, wait. That orange is getting, see, I still want to work around the orange because it's already secured right here. but it's, going to be hidden there and it shouldn't peek out. I'm going to leave that green tail there. So a cluster of 3 double crochets is what I need to work on here. Well, guys, what are y'all working on? Anything? Anything? Okay, so tomorrow I'm going with my friend across town, and then we're going to stop at that one shop. Oh, and that girl's going to make me go with her. She got another errand to run, and I accidentally caught the orange tail. This orange tail is ready to cut, and so is the green one, so I don't need that. I'm done weaving in those tails. She's got another thing she's got to go and look at, and I'm going to be stress-free, and I will sit there. She froze me a bit. Hold on a second. Let me go and put on Do Not Disturb. Okay, better. Keep all the creeps away. So it's a Friday morning, and I'm crocheting in the bed. Hadn't got out of bed once. Oh, my coffee's probably cold. But that's okay. Cold coffee is better than no coffee. But I don't drink cold coffee, like from Starbucks or wherever. I don't like that kind of thing. I always just order my coffee and they said iced or hot, and I'm like, oh, hot. What a question. But it is the thing nowadays. And so then on Sunday, I believe I'm meeting with Allegra and my friend Isabel. You saw her on my live. Okay, I got frozen again. I believe we're going to Summer Moon. I'm not sure which one. Probably the one closer to their house. I don't like to inconvenience people. I like them to be more comfortable. I can handle discomfort. So something happened to me yesterday. Unexpected. So this is my little therapy session with you guys right now. You will, from right now until I'm done, be my therapist. I will just be talking to you and getting it out of my system. So yesterday, Eddie and I were running errands, and we were in the truck. And for some reason, we got to talking about my dad and things. And my dad was not a very good dad. He's abusive, did a lot of bad things to us, did a lot of bad things to me, would do a lot of bad things to my mother when she was alive. And so I was recalling that because my mother died when I was young, very young, 9 years old. So I have very few memories of her that are actually my memories because, I have a lot of memories, but they're memories of people telling me things that it had happened, right? So they weren't my actual, I saw it with my own eyes and heard it, whatever. Um, so, and then I started I don't know what. I've forgiven my dad, and he had his problems. I see him as a person now, and he was a bad father, but it's because he had so many problems and he could never overcome them. And I see that now, but it was very painful. But I started talking about how I remember, and it was my actual memory, and I hate that my actual memory is of this, sitting at the top of the stairs at our last house. So my mother was in the throes of her illness of lupus, and she was in pain, and he was just throwing her around and hitting her. And we were crying. There was 4 of us kids sitting up there, and I was the oldest. And I have talked about these things, but for some reason I was there when I was telling Eddie about it. And I was like, could just recall it and remember running down there. And then for my mom to be yelling at me to go back upstairs. And my dad probably threatening. I don't remember if he did actually hit me or threaten me, but I felt threatened. And and all of a sudden, I mean, a cry from deep, deep down inside of me just started to come out. And my tears were so hot on my eyes, and I cried. Um, we were almost home, so it stopped, and I said something funny just to get rid of all the pain that was in me. And I said, I don't know why I started crying. He says, probably because you haven't talked about it in a long time. And I was actually remembering it, you know what I mean? And it was very painful. I thought it was over the pain, but I guess I may never. I'm already 60. So this happened 50 years ago. Look at that. But anyways, that's the end of my thing. But I was very surprised on how it affected me. That is so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Here's another one. Mosa, hello. How are you? I'm glad you're here. I'm good. I'm good. I'm working on these, Mosa, some granny squares that I'm going to put around the bottom of this jean skirt, and I'm going to make it into a bag. So you'll see that eventually one day. Hopefully soon I'll be done with it. I may work on it over there tomorrow when I'm with my friend. But yeah, this is probably what I'm going to work on. And sewing it on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I got to work over this yellow, but I want to work this tail in, this green, green. That's not green. That is orange. 1. And then I put this one back here. Bring it to the back and complete my stitch. This is just when it's a little fiddly, you know? Just this part when I'm trying to weave in. 1. Oh, wait. No, that's still 2. Okay, so I don't need to make a chain yet. I need to make another double crochet. Another double crochet. There we go. Put that to the back, put that tail on the back, and complete. Alrighty, now I can do my 2 chains and another cluster of 3 double crochet. And I'm still working around that yellow. Well, if you like my channel, if you're liking my live, leave me a like. I have a goal of 40. I'm up to 14. A goal of 40 before I get off. But I don't know if I'm going to make it because I am going to get off in a little bit. I'm kind of concerned about my friend. She called me twice. So I'm going to go and call her back in a bit once I get off of here. See what she's telling me. Thank you, Mosa. Thank you. I hope this helps somebody, me working on this, you know, just watching me, learning some little tips on how I end, how I start, watching how I crochet. If you have any questions, just ask me. Yeah. Hope I make some tutorials soon because I told you that my daughter is moving, so they're only coming over one more time on the weekend with the grandbaby to come and spend the weekend with us. But once they get their house, they're not going to. And so I'm going to miss them, but I will have a spare room. I can spread my stuff around. I can put Susan in there because she scares the heck out of me. If you don't know who Susan is, well, she's one of my friends in the yarn room. She's a plywood cutout, a wooden cutout of a vintage woman trying to sell vinyl flooring. And I'm going to put her in the guest room, and I'm going to make it my little crochet sitting room. That way it will stay not messy. I will not let it get messy. I can go in there and just take my project that I'm working on and work on it. There's a TV in there. I can film in there maybe. So I look forward to that. Don't forget to go watch my videos because my channel is monetized. So I go off of how many views I have. Will give me time and they pay me for that. I don't make a lot of money, but it does help me. It's a nice little change. Ice cream money, gas money, my coffee habit money. Okay, so for those of you who haven't been here, but some of you guys have been hearing this the whole time, this is how I end it. This is where you would fasten off, but I do not. I go into the next stitches with a slip stitch, a next stitch with a slip stitch, and you don't have to worry about anything because you're not going to go through these anyways, right? And then I cut it off. Don't cut my hand, Angie. There you go. Cut it off, pull it a little tight, and bring it to the back. Bring your tail to the back. And there you have it ended. And you're going to work over this tail when you are making your next with the green. But then you will be able to cut it off. Let's see. This is, yeah, here, one is already woven in just like I did that one. And then just woven in through here. So I did slip stitches, then wove the tail in here. And now I'm going to cut it. And just leave a little bit because it'll move around in there, but it'll be secure in this space right here. All right, all right. Let me finish this one, and then I probably will just skedaddles out of here. Skedaddles. And go call my friend back. She's probably, the nerve, that girl doesn't answer her phone. I'm telling her I'm working, people. I'm working. I'm talking to my friends. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Can y'all hear my husband? He's in the background playing his music. He's practicing. His band is going to do a chili cook-off at our church in October, the weekend before we head out to Disney World. Okay, so I didn't work that green in there too much. It's just being woven in there with the orange one. 3. I might weave it in here. I put the tail back here. That's 2, so I need to make another one. I'll bring that tail up to the front. And now I'll bring the tail back to the back. And I believe that is my last one in that cluster. And then those 2 tails can be ignored now. I'll cut them at the end. Now I'm just going to work my other cluster in here and keep on going. Keep on going, people. I thank you guys for coming in here and joining me and spending some time with me. I enjoy talking with you and learning about what you're working on. And I encourage you to go to my channel page and my community, and you can drop pictures there and show me. Just talk to me. Show me that you're working on stuff. You won't be bothering me one bit. And I said earlier, yesterday in my other live, I said that I have not answered any of my comments for all week long. And I am so sorry, but I am going to do it. I will get on the ball. I promise you. Saturday, we are still going to do our weekly crochet meeting. And it is from 9 to 10. My friend is supposed to pick me up at 10. So we might be just on time, because usually that crochet meeting lasts quite a while, a couple hours sometimes. But this time we are probably going to end at 10. I'll have to tell my friend, don't be calling me. I'm going to put you on do not disturb because I'm going to be talking to my friends, hanging out at my crochet meeting. So we'll see what she's calling to tell me. But as far as everything is set, we still have our crochet meeting this Saturday. So do not forget, 9 a.m. my time. Right now, it is 10:42 my time. I've been on here for, just a little over an hour, enjoying myself with you guys. So, like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe. Leave me some comments. I will get back to you when I am ready. Usually, I answer all my comments the day of. At night, I, get on my phone and I answer comments. Sometimes sooner than that, but mostly for sure at nighttime. I go and look to see if there's any comments and I will answer or just reply or, you know, what do you say? Yeah, reply, I guess. React, respond, answer questions if I can. I need to make something for Halloween. So I can do a tutorial for Halloween. I think it's about time to start making some tutorial for Halloween or fall. I really want to make, oh gosh, when I went on the yarn trail, I saw this kit for, and if you go look at my video that I just put up yesterday, it's a little felting kit, but I don't want to make it out of felt. I love the shape of that bat, and I want to crochet it like that. I made bats last time, the kind you can hang upside down in your car or something. And let me tell you, I'm sold out of those. Sold out of those in the craft shows that my daughter has. Okay, here I'm at the end. And I'm going to go to the third chain. 1, 2, 3, right there. And I'm going to hook it up. Hook it up. If I don't lose it, hook it up. Angie, what the heck is your problem, lady? Okay. Here we go. Finish it off, yes. And I'm gonna go slip stitch through one, I think. No, I'm gonna do like I usually do, because we are gonna go over this, or it's going to be on the side. I'm not sure where this will land, but see, I'm cutting air. Okay. Boing! Thank you for that like, whoever is number 15. Thank you. I totally appreciate it. And let's see, I can cut this orange because it's woven in there. I can cut this green because I wove it in there. And now I'm just left with these two tails, the beginning and the end. Is that right? Do I have it right? Is it 2, 2, 2? Sometimes I've gone where I've made, and I just like do not have enough in the corner, and it's really weird. But there we go, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think when I started this morning, I had 3, so 7. So that's 4, right? And I need 16. And I have all my little center squares made here. And let me see. So that's 7. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I hope I didn't miscount there. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yahoo! So I just have all of these to make. And that's what I'm going to do. And let me show you real quick my inspo. For those of you who have not seen it yet. It's not pulling up. Why is it not pulling up? Let's see. Let's see if I can do this or not. Let's put no. It's not wanting to do it. Well, you guys saw my inspo before, and yeah, go back and look at it if you can find it. So thank you for hanging out with me today, guys. Bye, with my really messed up fingernail there. Oh, sure, guys. Goodbye.